Hi, I'm Brian Mahoney, and welcome to Mahoney Movie Reviews. I'm a fan of movies. The excitement of going to the movies has never worn off since watching double features in the 69th Street Eric Terminal over 45 years ago. The main purpose of this channel is to answer the age old question: should I go see that movie? Is this movie worth your time? And more importantly, is the movie worth your money? The rating system used will be: seriously consider asking the manager for your money back. Catch it on cable, matinee price, full price with popcorn and soda, and the ultimate, buy it on Blu-ray and impress your friends with your incredible taste in film. The Hostiles, starring Christian Bale, Rosamund Pike, Wes Studi, Ben Foster, Q. Rianka Kelcher, um, and this is a film about Army officer Christian Bale, he's in combat with Indians. He's part of the United States military, and so he's seen an incredible amount of horrific acts done by Indians to United States soldiers and United States personnel. So he has a deep hatred for Indians, having witnessed this. Um, but as the movie progresses, we get to see that the horrific acts were done on both sides, and oftentimes we view the world only from our perspective or our country's perspective, where this movie attempts to give us multiple sides of a conflict. As they say in war, the one who wins writes the history. So let's take a look at the performances. Christian Bale, intense. I think from the leaked tape of him losing his temper with one of his co-workers, we know that he takes filmmaking very seriously. His altering his physical body for roles dramatically, and so you get nothing less here but an intense performance of a soldier that is, for all intents purposes, blackmailed into taking Indians that he does not like. He knows personally and has to take them across country safely. And his character has to learn to deal with such a unpleasant assignment. Wes Studi plays the Indian chief that Christian Bale has to take across country. He has very little dialogue, but this is a perfect example. This film overall is a perfect example how actors can act without using words. We've all experienced that when we were younger and our parents simply gave us a look. They didn't have to say anything. We were able to read both the good emotions and the bad emotions. And Wes Studi plays this Indian chief with dignity and courage and wisdom. Rosamund Pike, she was absolutely amazing in this film. This is an example of why I would have a difficult time calling myself an actor. Her emotional range in this film is amazing. She has a particular scene, having experienced the most horrific event any human being could experience, uh, going into a state of shock. And then, as the soldiers are trying to get her to calmly, as accommodating as they could to get her out of this state of shock, she has to witness or view the people that she believes, or certainly would hold responsible for causing her such trauma. This is a scene where any other actress would have overacted, maybe screamed their head out off or yelled profanities or tried to convey their emotion with words. But what she does without words shows that this is probably one of our most underrated actresses. The director, Scott Cooper, who recently did the film Black Mass starring Johnny Depp, he did a good job directing. The film is a little slow, and that might be because we've been conditioned now through so many superhero movies like Thor Ragnarok to have non-stop action and not have um, a quieter, slower paced film. And also, in a way, slowness is dictated by the script because these are people who hate each other. And when you hate somebody, you generally don't have a lot to say to them. So, um, uh, overall, I think he did a good job with the story or his job directing the story. The story itself reminds us of the incredible brutality that it took to form the United States. And also, it is a reminder who the real Native Americans are. In today's politics, we have these arguments over who gets to come here and who belongs here and who owns everything. And this is a nice historical reminder that just about everybody here, with the exception of the American Indian, came here from someplace else or started someplace else. I also look at it as a um, reminder for us to maybe appreciate more our the modernization of the world. When you look at a trip that at one point they say we have a month's worth of supplies of raisins and other things that, that's about how long it would take on horseback to go from one state to another, where we can just get in our car in a matter of 6 hours, 8 hours, be from one state to another, 10 hours cross three states, and be vacationing somewhere. So whether it's them sleeping outside in tents in the rain or having a limited diet and no shower, no bathroom, so to speak, help us appreciate how many people have invented things to make our life so comfortable. The visuals, the film, I don't know where the film was really shot, but the storyline is they are traveling to Montana. So we have a lot of open field, and it is very pleasant, good visuals, but the violence in the film stops you from enjoying it. Just about every group of people, whether it's Indians or whether it's farm owners of the land or people even conflicted over who owns the land, almost every group they come across, it ends in confrontation and death. Is this movie worth your time? The verdict: matinee. Catch this movie at a matinee. Again, a good reminder of this country's past, being thankful for our modern appliances and improvements in ability to travel. I think you enjoy the visuals, but to me, most of all, is Rosamund Pike's performance. I would say why matinee and not full price is because of the speed of the film. If and the lack of dialogue. There are films that can get by with without special effects. Three Rivers was one of those films, and The Shape of Water this year is another film. Although that creature, I don't know whether it was practical or CGI, but you at least you had some sort of sci-fi as part of that film. So I would say in today's climate, that this was a matinee film. I recently saw Daniel Day Lewis's last film, and again, because he's on screen the entire film, giving this incredible performance, detailed performance, and even several Oscar nominations from that film that differentiates it from this type of film where again there's not as much dialogue and um, you have a story that is certainly a different type of story. So if you can catch the early $5 shows maybe at a AMC theater, they will definitely be worth matinee price. I'm Brian Mahoney. Thank you for watching. Please thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment in the comment section, and enjoy your next trip to the movies.